Welcome back to the Shaking Family and our weight loss journey. We're on day 23, and today what we're going to do is I'm going to do this 2.5 kilogram leg of lamb in the smoker. So I'm starting reasonably early. It's still really early in the morning. The rest of the family is still in bed, and that's why you don't see them with me. They'll probably join us later. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prep this first. Then I'll just leave it to stand for a while I go and clean the smoker and get that up to temperature. The thing I'm going to do, I'm just take off any excess. This is a bit of sinew here, so I'm just take that off. We don't need that. I don't want to take too much of the fat off because that protects the meat in the smoker. I will trim it just a little bit, like this heavy fat here. Remove that. Just take a bit of this off here. And as you know, lamb is quite a lean meat, so that fat really helps protect it while it's in the smoker. So that's about all I'm doing. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to spray a little bit of olive oil over it, just as a binder to help the rub stick. And then I'm going to just put a nice rub on there, just to give it a bit of flavour. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. Turn that over and do the same on the other side. What I've got here is some thyme that I took from the garden, fresh thyme, and some rosemary and some garlic. We all know how well garlic and lamb go together, and rosemary and lamb, so I've just chopped it all finely, and I'm just going to press it on there. I can't, you don't want to rub it because then you're going to rub all that other flavouring you've just put on there off again. Keep our garlic in peeled in olive oil, and that way it lasts a lot longer, and so there is a bit of oil in here which will help it stick to the meat, and we'll come back later once I've got that smoker sorted out and show you it going into the smoker. Okay, so the smoker's come up to temperature. I've set it at 120 degrees. So I'm going to put that lamb in there now. I'm just going to go straight onto the rack with that lamb like that. I'm going to take all this yumminess here and put it back on top of that lamb so it can get all that flavours through. Pointless wasting all that lovely rosemary, garlic and thyme. So I'm going to leave it there for now and come back later and have another look at it. Okay, we're back again. It's been hour and a quarter, and I'm just going to have a look at what the lamb is looking like now. Yeah, that's looking really good. Just going to leave it a little bit longer, and then I'll come back and start spritzing it. But that's about all we can do now. It's just a waiting game. Okay, so we 2.25 hours in now. I'm just going to have another look at that lamb, see how we're doing with it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So I've had the smoke tube in there as well, just to give it a little bit of extra smoke flavour. And we'll come back in about another hour and have another look, and then maybe start spritzing. Right, so we're gonna, it's 3.25 hours in now, and we're gonna just check that lamb again. I'm gonna spritz it with a little bit of apple cider vinegar mixed with water, just to keep it nice and moist. And then we're gonna put the vegetables in at the same time while we've got it open. So let's see what that lamb looks like. Oh yeah. So there we go, that lamb has got a nice crust on it now, and the vegetables are all in there ready to go as well. So we're about 4 hours into this cook now. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to just put a temperature probe into that lamb. Okay, so that lamb is cooked now, 5.5 hours. So I'm going to pull it out, wrap it in foil and in a towel, and then put it in an esky to rest. Yeah, so those veggies have still got a while to go. We'll leave them in to smoke a bit more. But I'm just going to take this one, wrap it in this towel. Alright, so we take this little wrapped up baby, put it in the esky, keep warm there, and we're going to rest that for probably an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. It doesn't really matter, because that's going to stay warm. So it'll rest as long as the veggies still take to cook. Okay, so I'm back and I've got the little baby out of the esky. So I'm just going to unwrap it and then carve it up. Get rid of the top of it. My helper's here. So yeah, that's looking pretty good as far as I can gather. So all we're going to do now is cut it up, and it's as tender as anything. Different people have different ways of carving. I like to just cut down to the bone and then cut across. And all that garlic and rosemary and thyme that's on there, and that is a beautiful piece of lamb. So soft and tender and moist. I'm going to leave that for now because we'll have more than enough here. And we'll dish up a portion and then come back and show you what the serving looks like. Okay, so When we dished up the lamb, 100 grams was really little. So we decided we'll go with 150 grams of lamb, which is 399 calories according to Google. We had 500 grams of butternut between the three of us, and 500 grams of sweet potato between the three of us, 1 carrot each, and there were 2 zucchinis that we divvied up. But that'll be lunch today, and I think that's looking like a really yummy lunch. So we'll come back later and give our report on it, and then we'll wrap the video up. Right, so we're back, and we've had our lunch, and well, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know about anybody else.
I enjoyed it.
I've never seen so much white space on my plate before in a meal, because normally it's piled up a little bit. But
especially when you do like a roast like a lamb or something
yeah,
like
so
that.
there was a lot of white space between the veggies and the meat and everything, so which is good. I mean, we're changing our eating habits, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. This is the beauty about using the smoker to cook, because while that was cooking, I mowed the lawn. Then it rained and I had to stop, and it's been raining, but I had to get it mowed because it was getting so long from all the rain we've been having. So I've also done over 13,000 steps today because of mowing the lawn. You know, you do a lot of walking with behind the mower. We have 109 subscribers, which is awesome, and please keep those comments coming and the questions. We've had some really good comments and inspiring comments. People are saying that we're doing good videos. Well, I hope so, because like I said, we are total amateurs, so we're doing our best, and probably as we do more, we'll be more relaxed and more like ourselves and what have you. So with that, I think we're going to wrap it up, unless you two have...
No, I'm fine. I'm about to be heading out of there.
They eventually woken up, you know, after I had to get up early hours of the morning to start cooking that lamb for us to have lunch.
I go to bed after
they were still sleeping.
Yeah, we go to bed later than you do.
So with that, we'll wrap it up, and please subscribe, hit the bell, so you're notified of when we drop another video. And with that, we're going to say bye, and see you again from the Shaking family.
Bye.
Bye.